Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
You're looking live at westbound I-696 near Southfield, where the freeway is closed because of an overturned semi, and it could be hours before it reopens. And complicating the cleanup, the incredibly heavy automotive equipment being hauled by that truck.
Luckily, no one was hurt. The Night Cam's Tim Pamplin is on the scene.
I refer to this as the 100-ton ballet. We've got heavy lifting equipment trying to get this semi upright. It's got 30 tons of automotive parts on board. It's a very controlled situation now, but take a look at this video about 20 minutes ago. Right there, look at that. Cars start flying down the freeway. Somehow cars have gotten through the police blockades. The guy in the front end loader here, he's got to scoot out the way. They're calling frantically to Michigan State Police and the local police agencies to get all the on-ramps shut down. A very dangerous situation indeed. Now back out here, the effort is underway. Like I say, 30 tons of car parts. They got to be very careful, because if this load shifts, this trailer could fall apart. Again, 2 large cranes and a vehicle on the right just taking some of the stress, gently trying to lower this down. And there you go. They made it look easy. That's the scene. Along 696 with the Night Cam. Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
All right, Tim. Now, also breaking tonight, a boil water advisory for several Oakland County communities, which could make the morning routine a bit more tricky tomorrow. Take a look. The advisory covers Commerce Township, Farmington Hills, Novi, Oakland Township, Rochester Hills, Walled Lake, West Bloomfield Township, and Wixom. Now, it's important to point out this is a precautionary move, but it's because of this water main break on 14 Mile Road between Farmington and Drake. In fact, at your house, you may have already noticed a loss of water pressure. We've posted the specific boundaries on this advisory at clickondetroit.com, and of course, keep it here. We'll let you know as soon as the boil water order is lifted.
Yeah, and you can see in that video too, rainy, windy, cooler. Fall is finally moving in, and it's coming kind of quickly here.
Yes, some good news for the commute. I think we'll have less rain to deal with, but if you're having to boil your water in the morning,
right,
it's going to take you some extra time anyway. We do have showers out there right now on 4 Live radar. They're lighter than what we dealt with during the drive home tonight, but there's more rain down to the south. You can see across northern parts of Indiana and Ohio. We've still got some more to go, so we will see periodic showers through the night tonight. The other thing you probably noticed, even if you haven't been outside, you probably heard the winds. 37, 38 mile an hour wind gust right now on the east side. These should subside a little bit as we head towards daybreak, but it is going to be one of those days where the temperature goes pretty much nowhere. We'll start in the low 50s and finish there as well. More on what's to come in a cooler 7-day forecast ahead. Devin?
All right, Ben. Railroad crossing delays in Plymouth hit a new record today. Would you believe 9 hours? This was at a crossing on Lily Road and Ann Arbor Trail. City Council has, as you might expect, been deluged with calls from frustrated drivers, but the city says there is nothing they can do about it. Priya Mann joins us from Plymouth with more on who's responsible. Priya?
Well, trains are regulated by the federal government, and the city wants you to contact your congressperson, senator, or CSX. And this is also a public safety issue. You know, cops, firefighters, paramedics, they've all been delayed at these railroad crossings, and it seems like waiting for a train to cross has become all too familiar.
It's terrible. I mean, the trains actually stop completely all the time.
Just another day waiting for the train to go by.
The last time this happened, I had a baby in the car with me. It was terrible. And if it's the only way you know, how are you supposed to go?
In most cities, this is a minor headache, but in Plymouth, drivers could be stuck at a railroad crossing for hours.
Used to be able to call and complain when they tied them up for so long. Now they don't even care.
Although the city of Plymouth is only about 2 square miles, there are 7 railroad crossings, and at times all 7 have been blocked simultaneously.
We can easily be held hostage by the railroad.
It's gotten so bad, the city put up these signs at railroad crossings urging drivers to call CSX or their federal representatives.
Our hands are basically tied. They're not my trains. We can't do anything about it. Call your federal legislators.
Railroad rules, including how long trains can block a crossing, are regulated by the federal government. The city doesn't have a say into the operations of CSX.
This is a significant public safety issue, and the railroad doesn't seem to care.
What's going to happen if a first responder needs to get through this area to help somebody? They're not going to be able to get by.
Now, historically, the city could ticket the train if it was stopped at a crossing too long, but CSX fought that ordinance and it's no longer an option. CSX did not return our calls requesting a comment tonight. Reporting live from Plymouth, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
All right, Priya. Tomorrow morning, the 5 teenagers accused of causing a driver's death throwing rocks from an I-75 overpass will be in court. The Genesee County prosecutor announced this afternoon that all 5 are charged with second-degree murder. One of those rocks, as you probably know, went through the windshield of 32-year-old Kenneth White, hitting him in the head and killing him.
To propel the size of the boulder down from the Dodge Road overpass to a 70-mile-an-hour vehicle that's headed southbound, you ought to know, a reasonable person would know, that that's creating a high risk of either great bodily harm or, in this case, death.
All the suspects in this case are between the ages of 15 and 17. All of them are from Clio.
3 families are outraged after the boy they say raped their daughters is only going to jail for a month and a half. It comes after an 8-month investigation and court process that these families call torture. Jason Colthorpe is live in Brighton tonight. Jason, they feel it's an insult.
But they sure do. And Kim, right up front, we want to just let everybody know you're not going to see any faces or names in this story because it's our policy not to identify victims of sexual assault or their families or identify juvenile offenders, and that's everyone in this case. But they're outraged and they feel it's been torture because of this process that this kid was facing, now 16, facing 31 felony charges on sexual assault. He pleaded guilty to 6. Now, under that plea agreement, he was supposed to go 15 months to a facility and be tested about this, and instead he is now going to serve 45 days in a juvenile facility and be home by Christmas.
He's a rapist.
That's the kindest thing this father has to say about a family friend who sexually assaulted his then 12-year-old daughter. It first happened last year when the boy was 14.
He broke into our home and raped our daughter again, coming to apologize. She let the dog out. He got in and he's in the kitchen and he's wrestling her.
He used the same tactic with another girl, 13 years old. Her mom says she's been changed forever and now struggles with PTSD.
I had to pull my daughter out of school. She didn't get to finish the 8th grade.
Then earlier this month, these girls and their families felt victimized all over again when the boy was sentenced to 45 days. They say his probation officer and defense attorney argued testing showed he did not need to be sent to a facility for more than a year.
45 days and he's out, and we don't know. I asked the prosecutor, I said, does he get to go back to the school? And she said, well, that's up to the judge.
As a parent, we have a responsibility. Every parent has a responsibility to step forward and stop this.
All 3 girls teased and bullied and ostracized at school and online. Just want people to know now they're more than just a case file.
But we are not the only girls.
Tonight, they read their statement.
Girls should come forward because nothing will change unless something is said.
But I don't regret it at all. And I think that no matter what, we made a difference. And that's the most important thing. And I'm not going to stop fighting.
Some incredibly brave girls, I can tell you that. And you heard correctly, each of them, they say, were raped twice by the same boy after he tried to pretend to come and apologize. They're reaching out to the girls directly. The parents say they've talked to other parents of girls they believe were sexually assaulted, and a lot of them are very reticent to even get involved. These girls say they want to reach out to those girls and say, it's okay, come stand with us, we're here. In Brighton tonight, Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
What a story. All right, Jason. Well, his actions led to protests on the Eastern Michigan University campus. Now police have arrested the person they say is responsible for the racist graffiti there. Last fall, the hateful messages were spray painted on King, Ford, and Scherzer halls. Campus police worked with the FBI and other agencies, and they tied the crimes to 29-year-old Eddie Curlin, a former EMU student. And interestingly, he is already in prison on an unrelated case, but was arraigned today on vandalism charges. We're 2 nights away from the highly anticipated and only televised debate between Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan and his challenger, State Senator Coleman Young II. Before the debate, we'd like to know what questions you have for the candidates. Let us know on our Facebook page, through Twitter, click on Detroit.com. Then we certainly hope you'll tune in and be with us live at 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. City of Ferndale made history tonight as one of the first cities in the U.S. to permanently install an LGBT pride flag in the City Council chambers.
The flag dedication happened during the opening moments of tonight's City Council meeting. Ferndale has been a hot spot for the LGBT community in much of Detroit for the past decade. A Halloween mystery unfolding in one downriver community. Who keeps targeting this man's Halloween display? The video new tonight.
Also, Madison Heights man facing charges for what police found inside his home.
But first, hundreds of FBI documents unsealed in a tragic death behind bars.
There must be change, and there must be justice for everyone.
Tonight, a local family is finally getting answers. The Defender's special report next.
Where's the beef? Well, you won't need any meats when you try this great vegan place right here in Detroit. It's Tasty Tuesday at 6 a.m.
For the first time, the FBI is unsealing hundreds of documents in the death of an inmate at the Macomb County Jail.
David Stojevsky's case sparked a national debate on the treatment of inmates after Local 4 Defender showed video of his controversial death.
As our Kevin Dietz reports, Stojevsky's family is getting answers and raising new questions.
And I want the justice.
Stephanie Stojevsky cries for the loss of her son David and fights for justice over his death inside the Macomb County Jail.
They didn't need to die. There's no reason for it.
No, they don't need to die. They have a hospital from the jail 5 minutes away.
It was a video that went worldwide. David Stojevsky shaking naked on a jail floor, twitching, seizing for days until he died.
My David died on the floor. He was suffering. He lost 50 pounds, and I'm never gonna have my son back.
David was in jail for failure to pay $700 in fines. He died as guards watched on camera. Now, the once classified FBI investigation is public, and the findings are disturbing. We shared those findings with David's parents.
They're watching my son dying. Do they have a heart? Do they have a kids? They sleeping nighttime.
The now unclassified documents detail the death. David had no food whatsoever his last 5 days of life. He lay on a jail floor twitching his last 48 hours without any visits from the medical staff. Multiple guards said they were worried and asked the medical staff to help David, but were repeatedly told David was fine, that this was normal for a person detoxing from prescribed medications.
Those guards said, we didn't go in because it's the medical staff's job to tell us when to go in. What do you think of that?
That's wrong. They're supposed to call medical. They're supposed to take them in a hospital. They're supposed to respond. They're watching him every day and nobody care about nothing. That's wrong. And I want the justice.
One guard said he was not told specifically by medical staff that Stojevsky was faking, but that was the impression he got from them.
This guard said, I believe that the medical staff thought David was faking his symptoms and was not as ill as he made himself out to be.
You know, that medical guard who is watching him on video, he's wrong.
Another guard detailing how he and his partner watched Stojevsky on camera in his final moments of life, his stomach moving up and down, and then nothing.
That was terrible to see on TV like that, and I don't understand the people watching.
After the Defenders aired this video, the county called a press conference. Officials saying jail staff deserved medals for trying to save Stojevsky's life.
They called him Blinky and other my son Stinky. They called them names.
The FBI investigation does not reveal what, if anything, the medical staff said about their role in David's death. The Justice Department ruling the inaction by staff did not amount to criminal activity. Still, David's parents say that doesn't make it right.
Every day is harder and harder, and I'm gonna fight till end, everything end, till justice.
Since 2012, 18 people have died while in custody inside the Macomb County Jail. The Sheriff's Department says since David's death, the jail is quicker to send inmates to the hospital and has begun building a new central intake facility to assess an inmate's risk prior to incarceration. Hundreds of pages are still classified, the Justice Department refusing to turn them over to the Defenders. The Stojevsky family says they will not rest until the entire story is made public
and changes are made at the Macomb County Jail. Kevin Dietz, Defenders.
All right, Kevin, I've never really quite understood how the parents can watch
Look at that
the
video. Yeah,
Just
it's
be
difficult.
agonizing, yeah. Here's a look at what Dr. Frank McGeorge is working on for tomorrow night.
Doing something that's never been done before when someone's life is on the line takes more than confidence. When I first heard about this, I thought it was pretty much crazy talk.
You and the rest of the world.
The books say connecting these blood vessels would be deadly. I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Tomorrow night at 11, how doctors here in Detroit proved conventional wisdom wrong and pioneered a life-saving medical procedure.
Yeah. We were talking about that boil water advisory earlier, and I did a Facebook Live. A lot of people were asking about possible school closures, and we just got one in. Bloomfield Hills schools will be closed tomorrow because of that water main break and boil water alert. So there are 9 communities that are affected, and we've got the information on our website if you need more.
9 of them right now, so it's a lot.
That's a lot
of folks to deal with. A little bit of trouble. We'll let you know when that's lifted.
Hopefully tomorrow morning's commute will be easier than the drive home. Just when you walk out the door tomorrow, remember all those days we had that were warmer than normal.
Right.
Because,
take a picture.
Yeah, the chickens are coming home to roost this week at least. You're going to start to notice the difference tomorrow. 4 Live Radar's got a couple very light scattered showers, but really the story has been the wind out there tonight. Those gusts have been approaching 40 miles per hour. It does look now that the cold front has passed, that those winds are going to start subsiding a little bit as we head towards daybreak, but it's still going to be a breezy one tomorrow. Here are the rainfall totals that we picked up so far, at least estimates of 3 to 4/10 of an inch generally, with some of the slightly higher totals here in our west zone. Here's what we think is going to be the final totals when this entire system gets out of here on Wednesday. So this is 3-day rainfall totals. Should be approaching an inch here in parts of our metro zone. The city and also at Clinton Township, Grosse Pointe, you're going to be right around an inch. As you get into Lenawee County, a lot of folks above the 1-inch mark, and then just slightly lower out here towards the lake. West zone, yeah, there'll be some 1-inch numbers here, but most of us are going to be in that 3/4 to 1-inch range. A lot of 8 and 9/10 readings as we get into the north zone too, and those numbers get a little bit lower as you work your way up into Sanilac County towards Sandusky. Temperatures, well, they are going to drop to around 50 degrees tonight. That's really nothing exciting, but once we get into the afternoon tomorrow, we've stopped it at our high temperatures, which is 2 degrees warmer than we started, so at least we're going somewhere. But that's going to be coming at noon tomorrow. Then those numbers are going to start dropping as we get into the second half of tomorrow until we finally see our lows on Wednesday morning. Right around 40 degrees. Some of us will already be in the upper 30s, but don't worry, we're going to get colder than that as we get into the upcoming forecast. Rain is finally going to taper off once we get into Wednesday midday. Behind that, we get a little bit of a, not a warm up, a mild up, I guess we'll call it, but then the real cold air starts making its way in here for the weekend, and you'll notice it especially in those morning lows. 51 tonight. Periods of rain are going to continue, but they'll be on the light side, and yeah, those numbers just not going anywhere tomorrow. 52 is as good as it gets, and we will see those showers periodically throughout the day. Finally, drier conditions to finish out the week. We will get to 60 on Thursday, but morning lows over the weekend into the 30s, low 30s at that. In fact, a lot of spots on Sunday morning are going to be below freezing.
Yeah.
Here is tonight's Halloween house hunt. This is out in Sutherland Street in Plymouth.
Oh.
Hopefully they got past the trains out there. And got
oh, that's true.
You might get stuck waiting to see this.
Decorate the house. Got all the pumpkins lit up out there. Everything's orange.
That looks good.
Yeah.
So very nice. You know, Bernie's Little Creeps got really good. So
yes.
Stop doing the pumpkins. I'm disappointed.
You had to move up your game. Good deal.
All right, Ben. Well, maybe he was off key. Police ticket a man for singing a classic 90s hit in his car.
Ticket. It seems a bit much. We'll let you decide. Also, neighbors say the smell was just unbearable. What police found when they went inside this Oakland County man's home next.
Don't wait.
A Madison Heights man is charged with animal cruelty after police found more than 60 cats in his home. Police were called after neighbors complained about a strong odor coming from the house. That's where they found the cats living in extremely poor conditions. The cats have been removed and checked by a vet.
Halloween decoration thieves have struck again in Lincoln Park. A homeowner says a skeleton was stolen from his yard over the weekend. Then the crooks came back and vandalized other decorations. They were caught on camera, and police are now sorting through the video in their investigation.
First Lady Melania Trump and Education Secretary Betsy DeVos stopped by a West Bloomfield school today. They were here to kick off the Week of Inclusion, which is part of National Bullying Prevention Month. They asked students at Orchard Lake Middle to spread kindness, and they participated in a lesson about respecting others.
We've all done it, but a Canadian man was recently slapped with a ticket for singing in his car. He was singing Gonna Make You Sweat, Everybody Dance Now, you know, by CNC Music Factory. You got it. CNC Music Factory. Officers pulled up. He says they asked if he was screaming. He told them no, he was singing. After checking his license and registration, he was given a $149 ticket for screaming in a public place. He says he is going to fight the ticket. What is going on in Montreal?
Exactly. That's just...
First off, CNC Music Factory should pay the ticket for him. If he's still listening to them.
$150 at that.
Love, I know.
Maybe he was off key really bad to be sounding like he was screaming.
Well, his wife actually said that she has heard him sing and she agreed with the ticket. It's awful.
Oh my gosh.
Poor guy.
Bernie's coming up with sports. Stay with us.